Is it time? Hi, I'm Joe Babyboomer, a citizen who is proud to be an American. But, I believe, it is time that we speak out and preserve the principles of the USA and get it back on track. In the past few years, I've heard non-Americans refer to us as stupid Americans. I've heard visitors from abroad and also people working and living here in the United States say this. I'm sick and tired of listening to insults after all that we have done for other nations and immigrants. However, when I see how this country is being ruined by politics and promises, without regard to the hard-working middle-class American people, I know why we are called stupid Americans. I am an original baby boomer brought up by parents who strove to make a life for their family. My grandfather was an immigrant from Eastern Europe and came here legally at 12 years old, got a job and lived with his sister. He spoke 3 languages, of course, English, and held a few jobs, one of which was a police officer. I don't believe they administered the police exam in a foreign language. He learned and he taught us that this was the best land in the world. Isn't it time for those who emigrate here to take an example? Note also that the first stop was not the welfare office for Grandpa. Today, people come from all lands looking for freebies and handouts with subsidies for housing, free medical care, food banks, and other goodies that we, the working middle class, are paying for. How about war? Is it time? Our great servicemen and women sacrifice their lives every single day to protect and defend other lands. Is it time to have them here at home protecting all our borders, militarily if it is necessary? Estimates show that 12 million illegals have made it through holes in our borders and have caused major problems throughout our country. My era was Vietnam. Although I was not there, I did lose 2 close friends, and don't forget the 58,000 lives lost in addition to those that returned sick and without limbs and other illnesses. What were the benefits? Okay, is it time to get rid of all incumbents, those congressmen and senators who have spent a lifetime there dragging us into this terrible condition of the USA today? They have the best healthcare and retirement benefits and have voted themselves nice pay raises while denying the seniors their increase in Social Security for 2 years. These lawmakers have been borrowing from Social Security for years and years. Now, all of a sudden, as baby boomers are beginning to retire, they complain that the well is running dry. Well, it's their fault. Many of us baby boomers have worked since 15 years old for $1 per hour and had the fees subtracted from our checks for Social Security and taxes. Why did Washington give it away when it was supposed to be left alone? Don't you believe it is time to stand up and say enough? Healthcare premiums through the roof each year with huge bonuses paid out to the company officers, who totally disregard the hard-working middle class who suffer. Taxes raised hundreds of dollars locally and services decreased. Utilities rates continue to rise astronomically, even though Americans are conserving and recycling. Banks bailed out by the government. How about helping the guy who is working so damn hard? Unemployment. Why are companies sending work to other countries? I know people who have had to train foreigners knowing that their job will be eliminated and farmed out to India and other nations while our government supports this. Whatever happened to the stamp of pride? Made in the USA. What the hell is going on? Is it time to say stop before it is too late? Baby boomers have lived through a tough era here in America. They have worked hard. Many have served our nation faithfully in the armed forces even though they did not agree with the politics of our Congress, Senate and presidents. And now, illegals and immigrants coming here demanding, flying our American flag in disgrace below their flags, not learning the English language and sucking up all kinds of freebies that the stupid Americans are paying for. Is it time? Think about it. Lawmakers living very comfortably while they make all kinds of changes in their policies in which they hide the cost in hundreds or thousands of pages that are never read. Surprise! Check it out. Have you listened to the political ads? one candidate slamming the other, repeating the same garbage over and over each day and aggravating the listeners and viewers. I'm sick and tired of watching these ads and want to hear them use their 60 seconds to suggest what they, specifically, will do to improve our problems today. Forget the BS about your opponent and tell us face to face your specific solutions. Don't you think we know what has been accomplished and where you have failed us? In Joe Babyboomer's opinion, there has been no relief or help for the struggling middle-class working man. All of my premiums have escalated for insurances. I don't even know if I will be able to continue a health plan for over $20,000 a year with high deductibles. Empty promises for the middle class and who have supported this country and now realize how our elected officials are deceiving us. Is it time? I believe it is time. Time to stand up for America and Americans first and foremost. I am proud to be American, but I am mad as hell at being referred to as a stupid American. May God bless America. Oh, and by the way, do we really think that it is time to remove God from America? This would definitely not be the time. Now, it is the time we need that guiding light to keep America the land our forefathers envisioned and fought so hard for.